Yo, what's up everybody, it's your man Casey Neistat. So, a year ago I embarked on this crazy journey, a faceless YouTube channel. Why? Honestly, I was burned out. The pressure of being in front of the camera, constantly judged, it was getting to me. I needed a reset, a way to create without the baggage. That's when the idea hit me, a faceless channel. Pure content, no distractions. I was scared, no doubt, but also strangely excited. Could I make it work without showing my face? There was only one way to find out. I remember setting up the channel, feeling like I was entering a whole new world. It was liberating, freeing myself from the expectations and judgments that came with having a face attached to my content. The anonymity was both exhilarating and terrifying. Could I connect with an audience without the face-to-face connection I was used to? It was a risk, but one I was willing to take. The initial days were a blur of activity. I was learning the ropes, figuring out how to create engaging content without relying on my usual bag of tricks. It was tough, I won't lie. I missed the energy of being on camera, the instant feedback from my audience. But there was also a strange sense of freedom. I could experiment, try new things, without the fear of judgment. The growth was slow at first, a trickle rather than a flood. It was disheartening at times, seeing those single-digit views. Doubts crept in. Was this a huge mistake? Was it even possible to build an audience without showing my face? But I reminded myself why I started this journey. It wasn't about the numbers, it was about the freedom to create, to connect on a different level. I knew I had to step up my game. I couldn't rely on my face, so the content had to be next level. I focused on what I knew best, storytelling. I poured my heart and soul into crafting compelling narratives using music, visuals, and editing to create an immersive experience. I experimented with different formats from time-lapses to animation, always pushing the boundaries of what I thought was possible. Slowly but surely things started to change. The views began to climb. The comment section came alive. People were connecting with my stories, my message, even without seeing my face. It was amazing to witness. My channel was proof that you don't need to fit into a mold to succeed on YouTube. You just need to be passionate, creative, and willing to put in the work. It wasn't all smooth sailing though. There were moments of doubt, times when I felt like giving up. The biggest challenge was the lack of connection. I missed the interaction with my audience, the ability to read their expressions, to feed off their energy. It felt like I was talking into a void sometimes. Then there was the technical side of things. Creating engaging visuals without showing my face was a constant challenge. I had to get creative with camera angles, use props and animation, and rely heavily on music and sound design to evoke emotion. It was a steep learning curve, but it pushed me to grow as a filmmaker. Section 5. The anonymity factor, liberation or limitation. The anonymity was a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it was liberating. I could be myself, completely unfiltered, without worrying about judgment. I could experiment with different personas, different styles without being boxed in by my appearance. On the other hand, it was isolating at times. I couldn't share my personal life, my thoughts and feelings in the same way I used to. There was a barrier between me and my audience, a sense of distance that I couldn't quite shake. It made me realize how much I relied on my face, my expressions, to connect with people. Section 6. Surprises around the corner, unexpected outcomes. One of the biggest surprises was the diversity of my audience. Without my face to define me, people from all walks of life were drawn to my content. It was amazing to see the global reach of my channel, the connections I was making with people I would never have met otherwise. Another unexpected outcome was the impact on my own creativity. Freed from the constraints of my usual style, I found myself experimenting more, taking risks I never would have dared before. The Faceless channel became a playground for my imagination, a space where I could push the boundaries of storytelling. Section 7. 1 year later. Lessons learned and growth achieved. Looking back on the past year, I'm amazed at how far I've come. I started this journey with a simple goal, to create without limits. And that's exactly what I did. I faced my fears, pushed my creative boundaries, and built a community around my content, all without showing my face. This journey taught me that authenticity transcends the physical. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level, through shared experiences, emotions, and ideas. It's about the power of storytelling, the ability to transport people to different worlds, to make them feel something real. Section 8, would I recommend it? Would I recommend starting a faceless YouTube channel? It's not for everyone. It takes a certain kind of person, a certain level of dedication and creativity to make it work. But if you're up for the challenge, if you're passionate about creating content and connecting with people, then it can be an incredibly rewarding experience. Just remember, it's not about the numbers, it's about the journey. It's about finding your voice, sharing your story, and making a difference in the world, one video at a time. Section 9. The future is unwritten. So, what's next for me? Honestly, I don't know. This journey has taught me to embrace the unknown, to be open to new possibilities. Maybe I'll continue with the faceless channel, maybe I'll return to my roots. One thing's for sure, I'm not done creating, I've got stories to tell and I can't wait to share them with the world. Peace out.